So from a personal perspective, I've been training college football players since 2001. I've been training hard all the time. I thought I was eating right all the time, and then my gains just stopped. They just hit a wall. So I listened to 2 separate podcasts with Joe DeFranco on it. I hear this man talking. He's doing complete and total transformations of people's lives. And one of the kids that I was training was stuck. I was stuck. We both got in a car, headed down to Red Bank, New Jersey, and met Dr. Tom. So about a year later, I'm down 20 pounds. The other guy, Coach Moresco, who you guys know in the morning training you, he's down 20 pounds. Muscle went up, fat went down. So doing the unthinkable of putting on muscle and losing fat at the same exact time. Now, this man taught me things about training, about nutrition that completely transformed my life. And again, I've been training college football players since 2001. And it's not all about grinding out heavy weight. It's not all about training so hard that your body breaks down. This man has the secrets to success. They call him the guru. He trains professional athletes. He trains professional football players. Brian Cushing, David Deal. He trains with Joe DeFranco, one of the best trainers out there. I believe there's a professional football player in the back of the room right now who's trained with him. Was it Mickey Gall too? MMA. So his resume speaks for himself. I'm glad you guys came because this is the next competitive advantage that you're going to have. We will train you right, but he's going to talk to you about how to feed your body, how to heal, how to recover, and how to let those muscles grow. So with that,
thank you very much.
It's all you.
A round of applause for George, too. Thank you. All right, so we're going to have fun tonight. I'm always honored. It's an honor and a privilege to be here at St. Peter's. I'm super busy. In fact, I'm about as busy as a 3-legged cat burying poop in an ice pond. So that's pretty busy, if you think about it. But I want to do this for George, because George is authentic. He's got passion. He cares about young people, and he wants to make this program better and the community better. So thank you, George, for this opportunity. And is Joe here?
Joe is not.
Okay, and Joe, he's a great guy. We're actually live Facebook streaming this right now, so you can actually watch us later if you don't pick up on everything. But we are going to talk about peak performance nutrition. Now, when I talk about peak performance nutrition, what's the first thing you think of? Anybody? What do you think? Sorry? The right food, right? The right food for performance. So peak performance to me is, of course, on the field and also off the field. When I work with anybody, athletes, and do it for a long time, I want to make sure that the message we send here is for you to be the best, of course, athlete you can be on the field, but of course the best person, the best student, the best parent eventually, the best husband, the best wife. So you learn things here that make you just a more energetic, positive person. Now, another component to peak performance, and this is not really spoken about enough in my opinion, is football is a very obviously intense, stressful game, and somewhat even, you could call it even dangerous. If you don't put in the right nutrition and the right recovery, in my opinion, you're putting your son or whomever their welfare is at stake. So tonight, hopefully you're gonna learn some things, not just be a better athlete, but to make sure that you go through the season injury-free, healthy. Because what I've observed for the last 40 some odd years, 30 years with athletes, and I've seen this at the high school level, college level, and professional level, is that a lot of athletes through the season, what do they lose? They lose what? They lose muscle, they lose weight. Who here last year played football and lost weight during the season? Who here played football? Yeah, you lost weight. And you're losing weight, you're losing muscle, and then you're actually starting to suppress your immune system. And then November, December rolls around, and you're just not the same athlete. Or in the fourth quarter, you just don't have that same energy. So hopefully what I'm gonna share tonight is gonna help with that. But again, this is for on and off the field, peak performance, being the best athlete and person you can possibly be. If that's cool, raise your hand. Let's see, we got some, there it is. Thank you very much. So that's my background. So I've been doing this a long time. Been in practice about 30 years. I was the New York Jets nutritionist in 2009, 2010. Why is that relevant? Those are pretty good years, right? Went to the AFC Championship game, right? So I've worked with a lot of athletes, and what I'm gonna share tonight works with whether you're 14, 18, or 25. These are very important fundamentals. So my interest in training started when I was 11 years old, which is 42 years ago. I was a skinny runt. I grew up in Keyport, New Jersey. I was a late bloomer. I would play, sandlot football, get tackled.